Yo, what up, everybody? My name is Brandon, host of the NBA Hangout podcast presented by Playbook Sports. I'm here today to do an offensive breakdown video on Jaime Jaquez Jr., so let's get to it. Let's start with the scoring. Jaime Jaquez provides rim pressure to a team that, let's be honest, really lacks it. Jaime is able to use a variety of dribble moves to get his defender off balance just enough so he's able to get into the paint and cause damage. And once he's in the paint, Jaime has no issue playing through contact. In fact, at times, it looks like he invites it, which will serve him well and only help him generate more and more free throws as he continues to grow as a young player in this league. Now let's look at another area of the game where Jaime really impacts the game, and that'll be in transition. Whether in semi-transition or full transition, off a make, off a miss, off a steal, it doesn't matter. Jaime is able to find opportunities to push the pace, and he's crafty enough to bend the defense just enough to create advantages for himself and for his teammates in transition. Now this is a nice switch up for a Miami Heat team that is known to be on the slower ends of things, so having a guy like Jaime push the pace adds a nice dimension of offense to Miami Heat's attack. Another area where Jaime really does impact the game is off ball. Now his three-point shot hasn't always been the steadiest, but it is something that defenses are now starting to pay more and more attention to, as he is a willing shooter and is capable of making shots. But where he really shines and shows some of those vet-like tendencies is his ability to find open space on the floor and cut to it to provide easy angles to be found by passers. He's very good at punishing defenders who tend to ball watch. Once he sees that his defender is not paying attention to him, he cuts, finds the open space, and gets himself a nice, easy bucket. He's also good at reading where his teammates are going with the ball, relocating to the appropriate open space so he can get, again, an easy bucket. Now, I would be foolish not to mention Jaime Jaquez's post-up game. With a flurry of footwork and fakes, Jaime Jaquez knows just how to get an advantage over any type of defender so he's able to score. He's very comfortable shooting the hook shot over either shoulder, and he's equally comfortable using his feet to get himself in position to take those shots. Against smaller defenders, he has no problems bullying them to the basket and finishing again through contact, giving Jaime good, efficient looks at the rim, or at the least, making the ref make a tough decision in calling a foul. This is what contributes to Jaime having one of the more efficient post-up games in the league, which is wild to say of someone that is just a rookie, but it makes perfect sense when watching a guy like Jaime play because he does play with such patience and he has all the tools to score in many different ways when he is in that mid-post area. Now, as we've seen throughout this video, Jaime playing 4 years at UCLA certainly has helped him translate a lot of those skills into the NBA, and one skill that we haven't looked at yet is his playmaking. Now, Jaime can playmake in a variety of ways, but when looking at the pick and roll, he's not limited to just finding rollers. He's able to find cutters, and more importantly, he's able to recognize when the help defense has shifted over to the big man and make the appropriate pass to his teammate on the weak side in a position where they're able to score. Now, we talked about how Jaime is a dangerous scorer in the mid-post area, but he's equally as dangerous making plays out of that same position. As defenses start to respect his scoring ability, he's able to recognize where defenders are trying to push him, where the help's coming from, and where his open teammates are. He delivers them the ball in a timely fashion, showing again great feel for the game. These reads come in a variety of ways, whether he's in transition or even when Jaime's making cuts at the baskets, he anticipates where the defense is going to react to and delivers his teammates the ball in a timely fashion. This is just going to be an offensive breakdown video, but Jaime does a lot of great things on the defensive end, and one day we just might have to break that down too. Thank y'all for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed it. You can follow me on Twitter at BJAY93. You can follow the podcast, The NBA Hangout, at The NBA Hangout, or wherever you listen to your podcast, whether it be Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your stuff, it will be there. Thank y'all. Peace.